Hi guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If you are seeing me for the first time, I'm Intentional Favour, and on this channel I film about faith, lifestyle, studying abroad and social work. If you want to join us, please, you are more than welcome to do so. Just hit the red subscribe button below as well as notification bell so that you get notified each time I upload new videos. And to you, my amazing returning subscribers, thank you guys so much for always coming back to watch my videos. So guys, I put out a question about 2 weeks ago because I realized that since I started this channel, I've not really done any get to know me video whereby my subscribers will know more about me. So I was getting some personal questions as at that time. So I felt like filming a video just to tell you guys more about me. And the best way I could figure out to do that was to ask you guys to ask me questions. And of course, I got loads of interesting questions from you guys. And I'm going to attempt to answer them as much as I can in this particular video. So guys, let's go into the questions I have here. The first one I have here says, I don't have any question as I see most questions I have are already asked. I just want to say I am proud of your achievements even though I don't know you personally. Oh, thank you so much for these kind words. They really keep me going. Okay, I really appreciate. Thank you. Another person, okay, asked, "Hi Favour, from watching your videos, I observed that you are very hardworking and disciplined. How can I develop these qualities? I'm really happy for you, for your progress in the UK. I always thank God for you. I always tell my husband about you too." Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate. Okay, so this question is quite tricky. I don't really know how to answer it. Yes, I know I'm hardworking, I'm disciplined, but as I'm thinking about it now to answer the question, I think what really keeps me going is the fact that I don't want to settle for less. No, I don't want to settle for less. That's actually one thing that motivates me. And there is a Bible passage that also drives me that says, whatever you find to do, whatever your hands find to do it with all your strength, do it with all your might. So I'm actually a kind of person that if I say I'm doing this, I'll rather perfect it. Okay, I'll rather I don't do that than doing it shabbishly or something. No, I always aim for excellence. So because I am excellence driven, it makes me to be hardworking. You can't be craving, if I should use that word, but you can't desire success, you can't desire excellence and you are lazy. It's not possible. So that determination to excel, that determination to be unique and to be outstanding is actually what keeps me going. And I like challenging myself. So sometimes if I can use my academics for instance, I usually tell people that I don't like book, I don't like studying. They don't believe me, but that's the truth. I don't like it. I've been telling my friend, one of my close sisters, I was telling her really that I want to be a housewife. And that's true. I'm very lazy. Truth be told, naturally, I am lazy. I don't want to work. I wish I could just wake up. I wish I was born with so many silver spoons in my mouth. So many, not just one. That kind of comfort. That's the kind of person I am. But because I know I got to eat, because I know I got to succeed, and of course, I can't settle for less. I'm not gotten there. Hopefully, I'll give my children that kind of life, okay, maybe, or my generations to come. But because I actually want to succeed, and I don't just want to succeed, I want to be excellent. That desire is what keeps me going. So I would just say, first of all, be determined to succeed. Be determined not to settle for less. When I was in the university, undergraduate and masters, I told myself from the beginning that I'm going to graduate with first class. As a matter of fact, what I told myself then was that I'm going to graduate with perfect CGPA. Should be told, during that time, I know people have, because I later heard that people have, but I never knew that it's possible for someone to finish with a perfect CGPA. within me, my naive me, I didn't even know. But I already set that target. You know what? I'm going to break record. I'm going to be the first person to graduate with perfect CGPA, even though people have been doing it, but I didn't know. But that was the target I set for myself. And you cannot have such determination or such target and fold your arms and not study. So because of that, I was always in the library. People started calling me bookworm but there is something driving me, something making me to be hardworking, something pushing me. Even when I want to sleep, I cannot sleep because, hey girl, you set a target for yourself, right? Now, there is a balance to this because sometimes people can put themselves under pressure. I usually don't put myself under pressure. There is one slogan I used to use then in UI, even till now, I will just tell myself, I can't kill myself. I can't kill myself. Thank God for that song. Sometimes I even start singing it. This is what I can't kill myself for. I can't be bothered. But that can be your attitude continuously. When it becomes your attitude continuously, then it becomes a problem. So there are days like I can't be bothered. I just sleep. I just fold my arms down. That's just one out of so many days, okay? So I believe that building that discipline and being hardworking is about, coming out of your comfort zone, challenge yourself, be determined not to settle for less. I told myself I'm going to finish with distinction. It was a challenge, and I can't fold my arms. I read, I slept in the library many nights. Honestly, I did so many things, working and studying at the same time. It wasn't easy, but then I have it. And when you set such high, I'm a very ambitious person, okay? You must not be so ambitious, but the secret behind that is that, for instance, I said I'll graduate with perfect CGPA. That was 7.0. UI was using 7.0 grading scale then. So what it means is that I have to have A's in all of them, okay? Of course, I didn't. I think I finished with 6.5. At the end of the day, I didn't get there. But if I didn't set that target for myself, believe me, guys, it's possible that I would have finished with 2-1, if that makes sense. I hope I'm able to answer this, but really, probably subsequently, I might consider looking at my life, analyzing everything, and maybe film a video about that. Someone said, scrolling through the comments, and I am like, people can ask questions. So okay, we are going to see those questions later. I don't have any question. I just want to say you inspire me, and I'm not saying that lightly. The first video I watched from your channel was the one that talked about how you came to the UK by self-funding. That was a wake-up moment for me, and you inspired me to be determined that I can do it too. Thank you so much. I am proud of your growth, and I can't wait to witness more of that growth in a short time to come. God spare our lives. Amen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the prayers, for the wishes, and I'm happy that my story has encouraged and inspired you. That's actually the reason behind my channel. Okay, so I'm seeing the interesting question. So this person says, how old are you? How come you are always so motivated? What of your mom? You never mention her in your videos. By the way, I love watching your videos. Good. Yeah, so how old I am? Actually, I am 28 years old. Yes, I'm 28 years old. And in a couple of weeks' time, I'll be 29. Yes, so that's my age. It's as simple as that. How come you are always so motivated? I think I hinted this in the last question. I'm motivated because I want to succeed. I don't want to settle for less. That's the only reason why I am so motivated, okay? I know that, I'm going to be great. I'm going to be successful. I know that I'm made for more, okay? I know that God didn't just create me. I cannot just end me. No. I'm always aiming higher and higher, and that keeps motivating me to strive for more, strive to be excellent, and to succeed. What of your mom? You never mentioned her in your videos. I think for some reasons, I'm going to leave this question. I'm going to answer it last, okay? Yeah, and I think I got so many people asking me the same question. So for some reasons, I'm going to answer it at the end of this video. Yeah, okay. Yeah, then the next person said, I have many questions. First, I find your videos highly informative, relaxing, and entertaining at the same time. Thank you. Thanks for always making great content. You're welcome. My questions: how old are you? I've answered that. I'm 28 years old. Do you have siblings? Please talk about them. Yeah, I have just one sibling. Yes, I have a baby brother. Yeah. You never get to mention your mom, always talking about your dad. Why is that so? Watch till the end. We are getting there. How did you manage your relationship during courtship and dating, knowing it's a distance one? And now, how do you manage your marriage, even now that your husband is here to join you in the UK? So this question, probably I think it will be best to address it in a separate video, really, because I get this question. It wasn't easy, I must tell you. As a matter of fact, I can't wait for this man to join me. Let me say it now. I've been telling him all of it, like lately. I've been saying that, one of the reasons really I can't wait for you to come. I think that is, even for me, is one of the major reasons. You might not believe me, but that's the major reason. I know what you are thinking, but that's the major reason. You know why? I just told him, you know why? Because when he comes, if I come back from work, or if I'm on my way to work, I'll just come back. Of course, I always have fridge. Microwave is there. I'll just take a shower and sleep. Unlike doing late calls, sometimes I come back from work half 8, 8:30, after 8, I'll just, the next thing is to call. It's more like a duty. I was telling him, my husband, lately, that you don't know it's a commitment, because he was asking me like when last I spoke with my dad. I said, can't remember last time I spoke with my dad though. You don't even know it's a commitment to be talking with you every day. You think I have that so much time for phone and for calls. That's by the way. But yeah, I'm going to talk about that in a separate video. But it hasn't been easy. Honestly speaking, distance, I'm kind of husband I married. You know what, guys? Hopefully I'm going to bring my husband once in a while on this channel, and we are going to answer all of these marriage related and relationship questions, but we're able to manage it because it's the commitment, really. So that commitment, like I just said, is that commitment because I'm so committed that I must talk to my husband, not just once. I literally talk with my husband on the go every time, like we chat. Then at night is a must. We must talk before we sleep. Like so it's just commitment that has actually helped us go, and we outline some principles that has helped us to manage it all this while, starting from when we were in courtship. So more of that to come in subsequent videos. And the last question for this person is, what inspired you to study social work at undergraduate level? What inspired me was that my uncle, who lives in the UK, my godfather, he was the one that actually told me about social work. And of course, he was talking about how lucrative it was. But then, now, social work, I was like, no way, I don't even know what that is or anything. So eventually, at some point, I started, what, like, he has been telling me about it before, like for some time, that I can study social work. And then eventually I started reading about social work. I watched certain movies that featured social work role and all of that. When I read more about social work, I really found out that social work is actually something about me. Like, I love helping people. I like helping the vulnerable, putting smiles on people's faces. And then I'm like, why not go for it then? This is not a bad course after all. And on the bright, like, honestly speaking, then I wasn't really after the money aspect. Some people enter social work just because of the money, but I can boldly and proudly tell you that I didn't enter social work because of the money, monetary benefit attached to it. It's just because of that, that willingness and eagerness to help people. I love helping people and putting smiles on their faces. So I made my research about that. Then I now agreed that, okay, I'm going to go for it. But at first I didn't. So that was actually my motivating factor to studying social work at undergraduate level. Hello, Favour. I will be switching to the skilled worker visa from my student visa soon. Please, can you tell me how long it took for you to get your certificate of sponsorship and how long it took for your visa to be processed, so I can know when to start my whole process? I've talked about this in several videos, really. Sometimes, like, if you ask question, I have 1,001 videos that will answer some of the questions you have in mind. All I'll just advise is, if you take your time to go through my channel, you will see questions that can you see videos that can actually answer your question. How long it took me? My certificate of sponsorship came out within 48 hours. It was even less than 48 hours. I know UKVI, they are struggling now, and so many people are experiencing different things. So sometimes really it depends. But if you want to progress from being a student, I already gave that advice. Start on time. You don't have to wait for anything. So many times when you get a job, even as a student, you can get a job and they'll wait for you till you graduate. Okay? Or it's just about you talking with your employer and then sorting everything out. But you really can get a job even whilst a student. At least you can land a job 3 months before graduation. That's actually what many employers do consider. I've said that in a video. Next person said, I just subscribed with my daughter's channel and truly enjoy your blogs, especially your latest victory vlog. And my only question is, do you have any personal fears living in the UK, even with the tier 2 visa? Personal fears? No. I can't think of any fear. The only fear I have, is parenting in this country. That's like because I've had some children, especially youths. I'm a youth pastor in my church. I've listened to their conversations, I've listened to their thought patterns, how they talk, how they see African parents, and oh my God, since then I've always been praying to God for my life. God help me. You know this adulthood anthem. Adulthood na scam. Me, I think parenthood is even more, especially in this country. If I should call it a fear, then I'll say that is my only fear. Not really a fear, because I'm already gathering tips. Of course, seeing other parents here, listening to these youths, they are already giving me some ideas of how I should start. So many things. Yeah, so that's kind of the only fear I have, like raising kids in a developed country, not necessarily about UK, but raising kids outside African environment, especially being African and having been trained and brought up in Africa. That is just my only fear or worry here, but nothing related to migration, other fears of anything. No, I'm quite settled here. Hi dear Favour, you are so close to your father and I truly appreciate that relationship. But I noticed you never mention your mother. Care to talk about her? If it's too sensitive, please ignore my question. Thank you. Yeah, it's nothing. It's nothing at all. I've been meaning to film a video about my mom since last year, but I've never had the chance to. But never mind. I'm going to answer this question at the end of this video. Where did you meet your husband and for how many years was your courtship? Okay, this is straightforward because I'm still hoping that we'll give more details about that in a separate video whenever my husband joins me. So I met my husband in a fellowship. Yeah, he was a bra. Yeah, he was a brother and that was a sister. We still are. So that's where we met and our courtship was for roughly 8 months. 6 to 8 months, yeah, roughly. That's how long our courtship was. So full gist will come in subsequent videos. How long have you been married with hubby? Any kids? And how long after you married did you study in the UK? And was it sponsored or self-sponsored? Oh my gosh, I can tell you that 70% of my subscribers can answer this. But I believe and appreciate that probably you are new to the channel. So I just got married this year, January 2022. That was when I got married to my husband. We've not got kids yet. And of course, I almost finished my studies before I got married to my husband. So that's it. And my program was self-sponsored. My dad sponsored me. Yeah, it was self-funded program. Tell us about your mom and how you met hubby. Are you Anglican? Okay, yeah, I think I've answered the last question. Obviously, I've answered the others. Yes, I'm an Anglican. Yes, I'm an Anglican, but I am, how do I put it? I'm an Anglican, yeah, by birth, by marriage and everything, and I still attend Anglican church, but I'm strongly committed to Dynamis International Gospel Center. I'm one of my fathers in the Lord, my father in the faith, who I really like submit under everything he says, and of course follows his instruction. His daughter, Pastor Paul Enenche. Yeah, so but I'm an Anglican, but you can also call me a Dynamite. Yeah. Firstly, I enjoy your vlog. It's really motivating and inspiring. Where are you from? How is your mom? You don't get to talk about her. Okay, so many interesting questions about my mom. Yeah, so where am I from? I'm from Anambra State in Nigeria. Yeah, I'm from Anambra State in Nigeria, so I'm an Igbo girl, proper one at that. How old are you? Meanwhile, I enjoy your videos. I answered that already. Did you declare your YouTube earnings for tax? Yes, I did. Tell us about your love life. Have a boyfriend? You guys engaged? How you guys met or are you married? How is dating in UK like? Okay, another newbie to the channel. I already answered that. Yeah, so I'm actually married and more about that we really come, yeah, subsequently. Do you work in Manchester or Sheffield? None of the above. But I live in Manchester and Sheffield. So guys, at this point, I'm going to answer the most common question here, which is about my mom. I just feel like maybe I should do a separate video about that. Of course, considering the length of this video already. But not because, yeah, let me just go straight and of course tell you guys about my mom. Before now, I've actually been wanting to film a video about my mom. Yes, since last year I've been wanting to, yeah, and I think I'm still going to film that video, to be honest with you guys, because it's something that was totally different, as you understand later, even as I talk about her. Now I'm beginning to stammer, but that's not a big deal. That's no problem. I'm just trying to comport myself the best way I can, because I think I've not talked about her for a long time. Even some days I want to talk about her, not here on YouTube, but then it's what it is. So, guys, the long and short story about my mom is that she's no more. She's going to be with her maker. Yes. So, the sad thing about my mom's demise is that I lost her, I think, 1 week or 9 days after coming to the UK. Yeah, and that was my fifth day in uni. That was the day I received the sad news about the passing on to glory of my beloved mom. Yeah, so the video I've been wanting to film all this while is telling people, I'm sorry guys, how to deal with grief. Yeah, so losing my mom 1 week after coming to the UK wasn't funny. When my dad came around, I know these questions started coming because I feature my dad. He too, when he came here, it wasn't funny on him. That's one of the reasons he doesn't want to come back anytime soon, because he wasn't happy that after everything, the labor, the sweat, my mom and my dad really suffered together. The beginning of their marriage wasn't the best. And compared to where God has brought them now, my dad was so emotional coming here. For the first few days of coming to the UK, he wasn't really happy saying I'm supposed to be with my wife doing this, but it's what it is. So, guys, sorry, this is one of the reasons I left this question to the end, because I know I'm going to get emotional. I've always tried maybe on her death anniversary. Her birthday was just last month. On that day, of course, it was weird for me. Wanted to write up some things, but I've never brought myself to actually start writing and typing things to post online about my mom. I miss her so much, and I'm happy. I'm very confident she has gone to be with the Lord. Stories about her maybe later on this channel might come up. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's it about my mom. She has actually gone to be with her maker. Yeah, and I want to believe that has answered all the questions in your heart about my mom. So subsequently, I still hope to film that video to tell people, of course, how I handled the grief. It wasn't easy losing my mom barely 1 week after leaving Nigeria to come to the UK for my studies. Nearly affected my studies, but at the end of the day, I dedicated my certificate and everything to her. When I finished with distinction, I told her, you know what, I told you I finished with distinction. That was another thing that motivated me, and yeah, I finished with distinction, to the glory of God. So guys, yeah, that's it. And yeah, of course, thank you for asking that question rather than making assumptions. That's why I appreciate people that ask that question. So don't think that I asked you to ask me personal questions, so don't feel offended that you asked me that and you made me to cry. No, I'd rather you ask me a question than assume things about me. Okay, yeah. So guys, I think I've come to the end of this video. Don't forget to give this video fat and big thumbs up. Okay, subscribe to my channel if you have not. If you still have more questions, you can leave them in the comment section. I might consider answering them subsequently, maybe another Q&A session, or make a video to address all those questions. And I'll be seeing you guys in my next one. Until then, stay blessed, remain intentional, and take care of yourselves. Bye.